Hey everyone, welcome back and happy Saturday. Okay, guys. So we're back to talk about, Camille Grammer talking about Brandy and Caroline's situation and Caroline's lawsuit against Bravo. But on top of that, Emily Simpson doesn't understand why Ariana Madix has so much hatred towards Tom Sandoval. We have a few things to sort of break down, and that's exactly what we plan on doing. So before we jump in, go ahead, do all of the YouTubey things, smash that like button, show some love, and let's jump right in.
Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it. Cause no one can do it like we do it, like we do it, like we do it.
Okay, guys, so this is kind of interesting. And Camille coming through, I'm like, what do you know that we don't? Thank you to page 6. Now, Camille Grammer thinks that her Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip Season 4 co-star, Caroline Manzo, has gone too far with her harassment claims against Brandi Glanville. Last month, Caroline filed a lawsuit against the Bravo network, its streaming platform Peacock, and other companies alleging that Brandy sexually harassed her last year while they were filming the miniseries, which obviously has yet to air and likely won't in light of the scandal that happened in Morocco. We all think Caroline has gone too far with this lawsuit, is what she recently commented beneath an All About the Real Housewives Instagram post. I wasn't in the bathroom when the so-called alleged event happened. What I did see was the two ladies laughing and getting along. So Caroline of the Real Housewives of New Jersey, her, fame claimed in her lawsuit that Brandy forced herself on her and kissed her without consent during the vacation. She said Brandy proceeded to mount Caroline on the couch, holding Manzo down with her body, forcibly squeezed her cheeks together, and thrust her tongue into Caroline's mouth while humping her. Now, Caroline's complaint claimed, and it added that the alleged incident triggered her dormant and horrific memories of being assaulted as a child. So Caroline alleged that Brandy then followed her into the bathroom where the latter forced herself and her lady parts against the former's back. Now, days later, the OG flew home to the United States and claimed production filmed her all the way to the airport with the alleged hope of gathering more drama to increase their ratings. Defendants, including Bravo, regularly ply the Real Housewives cast with alcohol, cause them to become severely intoxicated, and then direct, encourage, and or allow them to sexually harass other cast members because that is good for ratings, is what her lawsuit is saying. Caroline Manzo is a victim of those harmful actions. Now, Brandy, for her part, has insisted that the complaint is littered with defamatory false accusations about her. But while filming, Brandy followed what the producers asked of her, and there was no sexual assault. She is innocent of these absurd accusations that have weighed on her mental and physical health for far too long, without a word of support from Peacock, Shed Media, or Bravo. Now, the spokesperson went on to refer to the allegations as painful and endless storytelling. And that's what Brandy Glanville is looking forward to as far as like moving onward and upward, and she wants her life back. So Bravo and Peacock have declined to comment on the lawsuit. Meanwhile, both Brandy and Camille have called on the NBC Universal properties to air the season in question. I wonder if they still get paid the same, or if there's like some sort of clause in there that says that it has to actually air. Okay, so I'm just going to show you guys this really quick. Thank you to By Way Hello Drama. Brandy posted, stress is a real thing, but no matter how fat my face gets, I'm showing up for my favorite housewife of Orange County, the OG of the OC, Vicky Gumbelson. I'm not Switzerland. I'm just going to say she's my favorite. Vicky said, I'm looking forward to being on your podcast finally today. You're beautiful inside out. The truth always prevails, and I'm confident this stress you are going through will hopefully be done soon. Asked me a question, Gretchen, what's your thoughts on the Caroline versus Bravo lawsuit? And she said, I have so many thoughts, but ultimately I will be bummed if you guys don't get to see all of the fun and amazing things we got to do. The show is overall so good. I say roll the footage. I don't know if they're going to, you guys. I really don't. But then wait, there was more. I don't know if you guys saw this, but Emily Simpson is questioning Ariana Madix's hatred towards Tom Schwartz. I was a little shocked by this. I didn't think that I mean, I guess maybe surprised. Huh. Emily Simpson has some thoughts on Ariana Madix and Tom Shorts, but at this point, obviously, who doesn't? So, from the very moment that Scandal broke, Vanderpump Rules fans had suspicions. Viewers know that there's some element of orchestration in reality TV, which is so true. So they couldn't help but wonder if Tom Sandoval's affair and the events following had been masterminded. And Rachel even kind of thinks that it might be. So that's interesting. On a recent episode of the new spinoff podcast, Popping Off, Teddy discussed the possibility of a staged, overblown breakup between Ariana and Tom. Emily, the co host of Popping Off, had other thoughts on the matter. Teddy asked, "What do you think about the moving on too fast of it all? And did Tom Shorts deserve that text?" And before Emily could answer, Teddy added, "I also wonder how long both Ariana and Tom were completely checked out of this relationship." So Emily responded with, "Okay, but if they were both so completely checked out, then why so much hatred? Like, especially towards Schwartz." Okay. Teddy also said, "I think that there was already problems that they were trying to hide from cameras for a very long time. It's just my assumption." Emily asked her, "So you're saying they just kind of glossed over it, hid it, so it makes it look like it came out of nowhere?" For all we know, Teddy could be right. Perhaps Ariana and Tom were ready to split even before Scandal. Of course, Emily has a point too. The anger on Ariana's side feels very real. So if everything Ariana's done up to this point to Sandy and Schwartz has all been an act, then they're saying that they should have gotten an Emmy. And that's an interesting take on that. Mm-mm-mm. Emmy nominated, which is actually freaking wild. But wait, I'm going to play another clip for you. Here we go. Ba-da-da.
You find the most appealing of the men?
I guess James Kennedy, because I find him, I just think he's funny. I like humor.
All of the women, while filming Vanderpump Rules last season, supported James. James was all of a sudden, like they like to say in Vanderpump Rules talk, the number one guy in the group.
The number one guy, right? You can only have so many allegations all the time because before there has to be some truth rooted in these. You can't just have all these different accusations and they are all just fabricated. That's why you almost fell out of your chair when I said James Kennedy, right?
I know, that is exactly why.
Yeah, but here's where I'm at. I'm a lot bigger than him. I outweigh him by a good 50 pounds and I clearly could beat his ass. So I'm not concerned.
So if you guys don't know what Emily is referring to here or what they're referring to, then you have to go check out my other video that I did today. It was the first video that I put up, but it was addressing these abuse allegations. Well, I'm not addressing them, but they're coming out with stories. Teddy and Tamara came out with a story. You're going to have to go watch it. But when they went to the MTV Movie Awards, they went to go get into a van and ride with somebody. They didn't want to ride with the Selling Sunset crew. So they're like, you know what? There's James Kennedy. Let's ride with them. And then they ended up going to Tom Tom. But on the way, they had this spat that allegedly happened. And Tamara took one person and Teddy claims that she took another. And from that point, they proceeded to separate them. And they didn't share a whole lot past that. But with the Camille situation and also Gretchen and Vicky all siding with Brandy, I want to hear what you guys think. Go ahead and pop off in the comments. And of course, you know, we're going to be here. It's Saturday, guys. I think it's time to go outside, get some fresh air, and do the damn thing. Right? Yeah, I feel pretty good about it. It's 12:40. Let's go. We'll see you guys next time. Love you.